guys, it's Cabal, TGN, and I'm going to be doing a number of videos on tanking in Final Fantasy XIV. In this video, we're going to cover some useful macros. My Gladiator is currently level 19, and I spent some time leveling my Marauder, Pugilist, and Lancer classes for some of their defensive abilities. The following table lists out some potentially useful defensive/healing abilities for tanking. This will require that you have a level 10 Gladiator, a level 6 Lancer, a level 8 Pugilist, and a level 8 Marauder. Let's now move on to some different variations of defensive macros. Okay, so we're going to walk through the first variation of the defensive cooldowns macro. As you can see, the macro keeps Keen Flurry, Featherfoot, Rampart, and Foresight all on cooldown. So I'm going to demonstrate the macro right now. Just activated it, just gave us Keen Flurry, activated again, Featherfoot, activated again, Rampart, and activate it one more time for Foresight. So as you can see, the macro is working. You can optionally include a cast of Convalescence in this macro. Personally, I have Convalescence assigned to a separate key binding because it doesn't do any actual damage mitigation. It enhances the effectiveness of heals on you. The next variation uses two macros, a defensive macro and a healing macro. As you can see on the action bar here, the defensive macro keeps Featherfoot, Rampart, and Foresight on cooldown, and the healing macro will cast Convalescence and Second Wind. Okay, notice that I am taking a little bit of damage, so I'm going to activate the healing macro when I hit about 50% health. Okay, I'm going to activate the healing macro, cast Convalescence, and then it just healed me. So the macro is working. By casting Convalescence before Second Wind, it makes your Second Wind heal a little bit more powerful. Let's now move on to the third variation. This variation of macros is the most healing centric. The defensive macro is smaller, and the healing macro makes use of Bloodbath, which causes your attacks to heal you. The macro would probably work better if you precede using the healing macro with a cast of Fight or Flight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull a bunch of mobs and try to get my health down to about 50%. Actually, let's just stand here. Okay, now we're going to activate the healing macro. It just casts Convalescence and Second Wind, now Bloodbath. I also activated Fight or Flight and a defensive macro. So as I DPS, it'll heal me while the Bloodbath buff is active. Let's now cover a useful DPS macro that you can use when tanking. The first couple lines of the macro cause you to face your current target and begin auto-attacking it. This macro also keeps Fight or Flight on cooldown. If you're outside of your target's melee range, it'll cast Shield Lob. Otherwise, it'll cast Fast Blade. We're going to demonstrate the offensive macro. Okay, notice that we are out of melee range. Activating the offensive macro, it just casts Fight or Flight. Now it casts Shield Lob. Let's get in close. Now it's casting Fast Blade. Another Fast Blade. Let's move out of melee range. Notice that it casts Shield Lob. So the macro is working. And that's all the macros we're going to be covering in this video. In the description section, I also included copies of the macros that we used throughout the video, so feel free to check those out. And that wraps up this video. Thanks for watching.